C skates with it. And nice back check there from number 20 for Orono. Number 10 for Orono, excuse me. That is close to too many, but all good. Nice stick there from Grant. Break that play up in neutral ice. Grant stays with it, knocks it up, chipped up. We picked up by Lucas. Chips it off the boards down in the Orono zone. But Orono regains possession and coming back the other way through neutral ice. Nice pass from Jack to Wyatt. Wyatt with the shot. It's off a stick. Blocked. Wyatt knocks it back out towards the point. Jack is there. Jack fires it in. Squirts wide of the net. Grant's there. Overskates it just a bit. Jack lost his stick, so he's stickless. Or broken stick, excuse me. So Orono skates in 2-on-1. Nice save there from our goalie. Puck goes out in the corner. And now picked up by Wyatt. Here we go. Wyatt 1-on-2, like our chances. Jack now catching up in the play. Wyatt skating in, goes middle, moves over, and good stick from Orono knocks that away from him before he's able to get a shot off. And Sniper takes out number 19, but he gets back up, knocks the puck behind the net where RJ's going to skate onto it. RJ off the boards up to Grant, but it's out of his reach. And Orono dumps it in deep on net, so no ice. Oh, goodness. Makes the guy a little nervous right there. We're okay, though. Jonah knocks it up the far side boards. Hillen and Milo on the forecheck pressure. Lucas loses an edge. Goes down, shot, and goal. Shake that early goal off. Now trailing 1-0, but a lot of hockey left here tonight, or this afternoon, excuse me. Back to the point. He's able to hold it in, gets a shot in, it's off a stick and knocked away. Shot in, nice save from the goalie there. Lucas skates onto it. Go. Skating up and gonna stay with it here. He knocks it in deep and knocked down to the ice. Puck's still down, can't see where the puck is. And Orono now back the other way. Good stick there from Jonah to break that up. It's picked up by Evan. Net. Fired up to Ben, or Wes, excuse me. Wes skating with it. He's got Silas going with him. Wes takes a shot off the stick, goes wide. Silas tries to knock it back right in front of the net, but that puck is picked up by Orono, and they're now back through neutral ice. Good shot, good rebound. Luckily, RJ cleared that out. Just Orono will have to regroup, dump it in deep. Good stick there from Jonah to knock that down. Jonah all the way across to RJ. RJ's going to skate with it as he looks for options. RJ gets it in deep. In the corner, tries to flip it out front, but the stick of the Orono defender keeps that from reaching its target. Wyatt and Silas battling down behind the net. Wyatt, the wraparound attempt. Nice job by RJ to hold that in. Shot in, tip, just went wide of the net. Back to the point to Jonah. Jonah back down to Wyatt. Funny bounce off the boards and it gets behind Wyatt, and Orono now back the other way, but that pass was worked out for Orono. They come back in. looking to shot. Nice job by the goalie there to keep that puck out. He had a point-blank shot. Goalie did a nice job. Here we go now. Milo's got the puck. He's got speed. He skates in. See if he can get a shot off here. Does get a shot, but that shot trickles wide. Orono along the boards behind their net. Picked up on the near side as they now circle and skate with it. Another pass off the boards is off his target. Picked up by Evan as he retreats behind our net. Oh no. Dangerous chance there for Orono, but the goalie was ready. Gobble that puck up, whistle, face off. Face-off controlled by the Royals as Grant skates with it. He passes over to Jack. Jack not quite able to control that pass as Orono regroups in their defensive zone. And now looks to break out. Pass up a stick, so no icing. Down behind the net, picked up by Carter. Off the skate, Carter loses the puck. And then eventually picked up by Grant. Picked up by Lucas. He knocks it too far out of himself, though. And then loses an edge and goes down. Whistle for, I think maybe hit a player on the bench? No. Nice stick there from RJ to break that play up. Does pass up the hill into this. A little bit too far out in front. Orono reclaims possession and now back into the Hopkins zone. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt, another pass just out of the reach of Hillen. And offsides. Interesting boards here in Orono Ice Arena, right on the blue line. Usually you don't see board placed right there. Face-off is controlled by the Royals. Wyatt back to Carter. Carter tries to go up to Milo. Arm is up for icing. That puck's on ends, rolling, so that'll make it all the way down for an icing. And we'll come back over here to our goalies left. Shot, but the goalie's glove is ready. He scoops it up. Whistle, another face-off coming. Picked up by Hillen. Hillen up to Hahn. Hahn skating in. He's going to try and maintain possession as he goes in the board. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating in. Flips it up. Loose puck covered up by the goalie. Whistle. Face-off won by the Royals. Nice move by Silas to spin there, but then not quite able to maintain possession through that spin move. Picked up by Orono, and all the way back up. RJ grabs it. Jonah has it. Jonas passes again. A couple of passes that have been just a little too far out of the reach of their teammate. Puck's not picked up by Evan as he knocks it off the boards. Fortunately, right to Orono, and they will go D to D. Look to regroup. Like a breakout pass through neutral ice. Picked up by 14. He tries to knock it in, but hit off the referee's skate. What a save from the goalie there. Wow. Centering pass went off a skate, and the passer was able to get a shot on that, but our goalie stayed ready and kept it out of the back of the net. Nice play there from the goalie. Nice save for number 1. 4:30 left in the first period. Face-off's controlled by Orono. They spin and dump it in behind the net. Evan picks it up. Carter now has it. Carter tries to go off the boards. And eventually, Evan again knocks it up. Picked up there by Peck. As Peck circles and skates in with it. Malachi circles, looking for options. Shot. Nice save by the goalie. Puck is picked up by Evan. And picked up by Silas, and Silas skates with it. Chipped off the boards. Lucas tries to chip it as well, but Orono reconfident. This is dangerous here. We got a player coming right in front. Oh, good stick from Carter to keep that from reaching its target. Right in front of the net. Nice play there. Wyatt falls down, but nice puck up to Wyatt. Wyatt flips it up, bounces it up. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt shot. Nice save from their goalie. Good point-blank shot for Wyatt there. It's Orono back now the other way. RJ battling for it. Jonah battling for it. Wyatt as well. Wyatt off the boards to RJ, but he's not able to control that pass.
Nice play, Wyatt.
Backhand flip in from Orono, dumps it in deep, but Jonah's going to get there first. Up the boards to Jack. Jack over to Wyatt. Tips it, but not out. He's 3 skates in. Shot is blocked by Jonah. Backhand from RJ as he goes down to the ice. Orono with the puck on the net, but picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt's not going to come back the other way. Wyatt tries to go cross ice to Grant, but that's off the stick and deflected. Doesn't quite make it to Grant, as Wyatt had intended. Good strong play from RJ that ran offsides. So RJ is standing strong at the blue line. Nice pinch from RJ. Manning on the puck. But offsides eventually, whistle blown. Lucas tries to get it in deep. But Orono picks it up, and they quickly regroup to neutral ice. And offsides again. It's another offside. Couple quick offsides in short succession. Maybe a couple stoppages.
See that? RJ was in the box thinking he got it.
What an honest guy.
With the puck, passes it up, just out of reach of Evan. Back up to the point. Knocks it in, knocked off. West picks the puck up. West skating with it now. There you go, West. West drawing a penalty there. Face-off, we'll have Milo, Heaney, Rempe, RJ Lucas. Face-off's drawn back to RJ. RJ's going to gather it. He's going to shoot it in. Nice save from the goalie. Knocks it safely into the corner. Wyatt, Milo, that puck is taken away from Milo. Is now Orono back the other way. Skating in. Centering pass. Nice job by Milo to get a skate on that and break that up. Nice pass up to Wyatt. Wyatt one-timer to Silas. Silas can knock it over on the far side boards. Orono regroups. Milo's there, still battling for it. And Milo eventually comes away with it. He skates up. Milo shot, save goalie. At the far side boards, picked up by Wyatt. He goes quickly behind the net. Tries to go up front. That pass is broken up, and Orono reclaims possession. Fires it off the boards to RJ, but just out of the zone. He'll have to regroup. Fires it over to Lucas. Lucas now skating with it. Lucas into the zone, making a couple moves. He goes down. No call. And whistle blows. End of the first period. The end of one, the score is Orono 1, Hopkins 0. Shots are 11 for Orono, 6 for Hopkins. 20 seconds still left on the penalty assist of the Orono Spartans. We'll get back here shortly. Sorry for missing the start of that. Puck is controlled by the Orono in their zone as they now break out. Back the other way. Nice centering pass over. RJ's there. Nice play by RJ to break that play up. As he passes it up, Grant. Grant skating in. Grant goes over to Jack. Jack tries to go over to Milo, or excuse me, Evan, but a stick broke that pass up slightly. Knocked in the corner. Jack's there battling. Battle for the puck ensues. And Grant with it. Nice play by Jack to break that up. Jack now skating. There we go. Nice play there. Nice play from the boys. Jack had a really nice shift there. Lots of good forecheck pressure. Won the puck, took his time, was patient. Slid the puck over to Evan, who buried it in the back of the net. Tie this up 1-1. Nice play there from the Royals. Nice play for a couple of first-year Pee-wees there. Really nicely done. Yep. And offsides. That puck got caught up in some skates. A couple players went in the zone too early. Once the puck did, they were offside, so whistle blown. We'll go for another face-off. That puck's controlled by the Royals. Face-off drawn back to Lucas. Lucas tries to go knock it in deep, but number 70 for Orono. Nice job of controlling that puck. Fires it along the boards. And now out of the zone. Number 11 coming back the other way. Good back check from Wyatt. He pressures that. Nice stick from Lucas to break that up. And ultimately Wyatt now, just overskates it. Luckily still has the puck. Passes up to Lucas. Lucas is going to skate with it now as he's got Hillen with him as well. Takes it out wide. Shot. And nice glove from the goalie. He just found a spot. He wanted to go after it. He did. The goalie's glove is ready. Whistle blown. 13:36 left in the second period. Face-off win by the Royals. Milo loses it in his skates. Passed out, picked up by RJ. RJ skating with it. He enters the zone. Takes it out wide, goes back to the point, held in by Silas, and Silas knocks it back down, picked up by RJ. RJ skating, RJ shooting, tip up and over the net. Orono knocks it back into the near side corner and looks to break out. So pass down, no icing as RJ had a chance to get a stick on that. Goalie comes out of his net to clear it over, picked up by Jonah. Jonah up to Evan. Evan over to Milo. Milo skating with it. He's got Silas with him as well. Off the boards. Unfortunately, on a different page with his teammate there, and no one was there to pick it up. Orono skating in. Shot. Nice blocker save from the goalie. Dumped back in deep. Picked up by Orono. Nice stick there from Jonah, I believe that was. Break that up. Milo's got the puck. Milo's going to chip it off the boards. Interference. Should be interference. No interference is called.
Lucas.
Orono circles, good stick there from Grant to break that up. D to D pass over here to 27. He walks it in, shoots it in, top shelf. Nice shot there from 27. He walked that way down below the circle. Good play there from Orono. Give Orono a lead again here, 2-1. Bouncing pucks, ends up with Orono being offsides, whistle blown. And 11:36 left in the second period. We'll have face off here in the neutral zone. Puck is knocked in deep by Orono. Jonah's going to skate after it as he's pressured by the Orono forward. Puck's picked up behind the net. Luckily, no call there. Walking it in, shot off the crossbar. Passed up to West. West backhands it over to RJ. RJ skating with it now. As he skates up, he's got Hillen trailing him. Takes it out wide. Shallow angle shot off the stick of the goalie and behind the net. Passes off its intended target, all the way down for an icing. And we'll come all the way back for a face-off. 10:54 left in the period. Silas back to Lucas. Lucas back down to Silas. Silas spins, makes a move. Not quite able to maintain possession there as Orono now has control of the puck. Back to neutral ice. Knocked into the corner, but nice back check for Milo to get there first. Battle for the puck goes on for a while here on the far side boards. Ultimately, Lucas picks it up. Lucas knocks it behind the net over where Grant will skate onto it. Knocked off a Grant stick. Orono back the other way. Centering pass goes all the way through the crease, thankfully for the Royals fans. Carter's there. He chips it up the boards. Still battling for it. Ultimately picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt skating. Wyatt up to Rempe, but not able to control that pass. Back down where Carter chips it up. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt now with Milo, 2-on-1. Good chance here for the Royals. Oh! Nice pass from Wyatt. I think Milo got to stick to it, but the goalie blocked it right away. Orono back the other way. Centering pass goes all the way across the front of the net. Good battle for the puck by Carter. Flipped out front, picked up by Lucas. Lucas tries to go over to Milo, but that's off a stick and deflected. Lucas flips it up to Silas. Silas now skating. He's got Wyatt with him, up to Wyatt. Knocked off Wyatt's stick. Gonna have a tripping call. A little bit soft with call, but we'll take it. He went down like Lucas would have, real easy. All right. Face-off here as the Royals get a power play. 9-11. Never forget, left in the second period. Here we go. Evan said take the draw. He's got Grant and Jack with him. RJ and Lucas back at the D. Puck is drawn. And fast possession comes up to the point to RJ. RJ slides it over to Lucas, but that's out of the zone. Unfortunately, Lucas will have to regroup. As he spins, makes a couple moves. He's chopped down, but he gets back up. No call there. Puck's all the way over. Lucas tries to go off the boards, but didn't get a lot of stick on that, so Orono got a stick as well, and picked up now by Jack as he circles, skates through neutral zone, flips it over to Grant. Grant battling. Grant goes down, slides into the boards, picked up by Jack. Jack looking for options. Jack fires it, shot, gobbled up by the goalie, whistle. Up to the point, picked up by RJ. RJ fires it in. Nice block there from the forward for Orono. Shot in again, tipped, saved by the goalie. Wyatt circles, spins, circles again. Tries to flip it out front off a stick and gathered by Orono. Puck makes its way to neutral ice, where Wyatt though still has possession. He looks for options here, so he skates with it. And still has possession a little bit, kind of. Still battling, nice play from Wyatt, still battling possession, comes all the way along the boards out to the point to RJ. RJ fires it in, off a stick, picked up by Wyatt again. Picked up by West now behind the goal. West tries to shoot at point blank, goalie got a pad on that. As Orono now breaks out. Penalty is over, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nice play by RJ. Gets that puck, skates it in. Slides it over to Knox Hillen, but his shot goes just wide. Good opportunity there for the Royals. Good scoring chance. And offsides. For all that, and offsides. So 7:15 left in the second period. Score remains Orono 2, Hopkins 1. Drop back to Carter. Carter tries to go up to Silas, but that is broken up. Over to Lucas. Lucas gets a stick to that. And our goalie gets a stick, pokes that away. Nice play there from the goalie. Silas gets taken down. Orono regathers possession as they regroup to neutral ice, skating in. Pass right through the front of the net. Picked up by Lucas. Lucas knocks it out wide. Lucas gets another stick to it. Orono maintains possession though. So prolonged ozone time for Orono. Lucas gets the puck, looking for options. Off the boards to Silas. That'll get out of the zone. Orono will have to now regroup. Passed up. Picked up by Lucas. Lucas now skating with it. He goes mid center ice. He drops it back to Evan. Evan shoots off a stick. Bouncing puck. Knocked out into neutral ice. Carter's there. Carter battling. Skating in. Nice job by Milo to break that up. Silas picks it up. Silas up to Milo. And Lucas will peel off for a change. Milo still picks that puck up. He's got Evan with him center ice. All the way over to Evan. Evan's going to get a shot. Saved by the goalie. Nice save there from the goalie for Orono. Good point blank shot for Evan. Uh-oh. RJ has his pocket pick. 14 skates in. Passes over. Centering pass. No! Pass back even though the net was open. Thank you for us. And we're going to have a penalty now on the Royals. Not sure we're going to get. Somebody's going in the box for tripping. It will be... Carter Lafferty to 1 minute 30 for tripping. Evan wondered if it was him. Only one of the boys got to go in the box though, so Carter goes in the sin bin. 1 minute 30 on the clock for that penalty. 5:33 left in the period. Face-off was ultimately controlled by Wyatt. As he now skates in 1-on-4. I like our chances. Here we go. Here we go. Wyatt! Go. Just like we drew it up. Shorthand situation. Wyatt getting the face off, winning the puck, going 1-on-4 and burying it. To tie the score up 2-2. Do it again, Heaney. That face off. Puck is knocked all the way back, which picked up by Jonah. Jonah's pass is picked off. Pass is picked up again. Ultimately, puck's picked up by number 70 for Orono as he circles and skates. RJ gets the puck, goes off the boards. Picked up now by Wyatt. Wyatt flips it up and down. Jack's going to skate after that. Jack's going to get there. Battling for the puck behind the Orono net. Knocked into the corner. Picked up by Orono. 50 seconds left in the penalty. Come the other way, some speed skating in. Goalie gets a stick to it. Nice job from our goalie to get a stick on that one. Battle for the puck in the corner. And can't quite see what's going on down there. Puck battle ensues. And RJ gets the puck. RJ fires it up. Picked up by Evan. Wes, excuse me. Wes makes a move. Knocked off the puck. And interference is going to be called there.
Oh, Wes. You got a technical.
So dumb. All right, so penalty was called for interference in Orono. Unfortunately, the Royals drew one for, I don't know, attitude? I'm not sure what the call is. Something. So we got both players, got a player in the box. Except for Orono has 2 in the box. Isn't it 5-on-4 yet for another 13? 5-on-4 still? So why do they have 5?
Just has a 5.
But don't, so it's, oh yeah, got it. That was a 5-minute? Oh. All right, and penalty to Carter's expired. He's out of the box. And Wyatt is out, skating after it. Lucas is there. Lucas gets a stick to it, but doesn't quite get enough. Skating in, loose puck. Nice save from the goalie there. Beautiful save. Stood strong, kept that puck out of the net. So trying to make sense of what we got going now. We got 2 players in the box, nothing on the clock. I'm not sure, nothing's on the clock. Incidentals? They can't call it incidental. I don't know. But both teams have 5 players in the ice, 1 player in the box. Nothing on the clock. We'll see when they come out. Flipped in all the way over. Uh-oh. Orono puts that one top corner to reclaim a 1-goal lead, 3-2. 3:36 left in the second period. Still don't know when the players in the box will get out. At some point. White wins that face-off, knocks it over to RJ. RJ's pass is broken up. Puck ends up finding its way down deep in the corner in the Hopkins zone. Jonah passes up to Evan. But not able to control that pass as Orono regroups. Oh! Fans in the pass. Evan's still there battling for it. Eventually finds his way out. Wyatt is there, battling. Flips it in backhand to get it down in the Orono zone. As Orono regroups. Number 70 coming in with some speed here. He's a good little player. Shot up over the net. Sorry for missing that on the video. Grant pressuring that. Nice spin there from Orono to relieve the pressure all the way down. Arm is up for icing. Icing is called. .232 left in the period. Grant said to take the draw. Puck is dropped, knocked back to Milo. Milo back to Carter, but that's broken up. Orono chips it off the boards, coming back now 2-on-1. As Carter, Milo, and Grant get back into play. Shot nice off the post, I think. I think that one rung some iron. But puck ends up getting out of the Hopkins zone. Orono regroups, fired down. Carter's there. Carter chips it up. It's going to be picked up by Silas. Silas tries to get over to Milo, but that puck is gathered by Orono. Number 11 skating in. And nice play by Lucas there to break that up. Silas gets the puck out of the zone, but gathered by Orono as they regroup in the neutral ice. Looking to get back in the zone. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here on the Royals. Grant's going to go in for hook. All the players were out of the box before, so now Grant will be the only one in there. It'll be a little bit lonely. 1:44 left in the second period. There'll be a minute 30 on the penalty to Grant. Royals trailing 3-2. Face-off is eventually controlled by the Royals as Wyatt skates with it. A couple players on the ice in his way. He waits for them to get up and clear the way. Skating, battling. That pass is off a skate, deflected out into neutral ice, where it eventually gets all the way down in the Orono zone, just barely. Spartans come back the other way. Nice stick there, and that's offsides. Dropped. Knocked back to Jonah. Jonah battling on the boards, trying to get the puck back out of the zone, but not able to do so. Glove down by Wyatt. Wyatt chips it up. We have 54 seconds left in the penalty to Grant. Picked up by RJ. RJ slides it up. Hillen's there. He's going to skate with it. 1-4. I like our chances. Here we go, Hillen. Hillen skating in. Shallow angle shot. Deflected behind the net. Knocked out to the point and out. We got 2-on-1 now. We'll get it for Orono. Nice stick from RJ. Great stick work from RJ there. He skates in. Taking his time, going behind the net. Looking for teammates. Back out to the point. Silas back down to RJ. That pass is broken up, so that was Jonah just back down to RJ. That hops over Wyatt's stick. 14 skates in. Wyatt getting back. Nice job from Wyatt to break that up. Prevent that shot from getting on net. 3 seconds left in the penalty. 15 in the period. Ultimately picked up now by Jack. Jack's got some good speed as he comes in. Grant's out of the box. Passes over to Grant. Grant back to Evan. Uh-oh. 4 seconds left. Unfortunate that Orono scored with less than a second on the clock. So they now have a 4-2 lead as we start the third period. Not sure what happened there. We also got kind of changed. You don't often see a 3-on-0 break. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. Royals trailing 4-2. As we get set for the face-off here. Puck's controlled by the Royals. Back to Lucas. Lucas tries to go over to Hillen. That's off a stick. Gathered by Orono now in the Hopkins zone. Picked up by Carter. Carter skating onto it. Gets a nice stick to it. Chipped off the boards. Evan gets a stick to it as well. But ultimately, Orono maintains possession. Pass back up to the point. Bouncing puck goes over a stick and out. Nice job from Hillen to try and pressure that. Fired down all the way in behind the net. Lucas will skate onto it. He's going to get some forecheck pressure. He stops and spins. Goes behind the net over to Carter. Carter with the puck. Goes cross ice. And uh-oh, Lucas was pinching. Nice save from the goalie there. That passes up, deflected, no icing. Shot is wide. Lucas is there. He's got there wide. He's going to get tired legs here. Lucas breaks that play up, skating in. Takes it around to the corner. Battling for the puck. Oh, White tries to slide it down to Lucas, not able to do it. Milo uses a backhand, that doesn't work. Another pass down, shot picked up by Lucas. Lucas with a nice spin move. He's knocked off the puck though. Wrapped along the board. Silas is there, good pinch from Silas. Milo has the puck, shoots it, tipped. Lucas's legs have got to be dead now. Gonna have to get off for a change. Gonna have to get off for a change. 5-2 Orono. This one's starting to get away from our lads, but we'll see here. 12 and a half minutes left in the game. A lot of hockey left. We'll get the next goal. We'll make this one interesting. RJ skating with the puck as he skates up. Enters the zone, dumps it back, but picked off by Orono as they knock it out of the zone, back to neutral ice, all the way down in Hopkins' end. Picked up by Jack. Jack fires it off the boards. Picked up by Orono. Oh, geez. Nice save from the goalie. Bounced up. Shot went then wide of the net. All the way back out to the point. Orono fires it in. Tipped. Reps along the boards over to Carter in the far corner. Carter skates into it, passes up to Hillen. Hillen one-times it to Wyatt. Wyatt skating up. He's got West skating with him. Tries to cut it middle. Plays broken up. Picked up by Orono. Picked up by West. West shoots it. Blocker saved by the goalie. Comes out where Wyatt battles for it there on the boards. Chipped up, coming back now, Orono 2-on-1. Nice save from the goalie, covers the puck for a whistle. 11:01 left in the game. Battle for the puck behind the net. Evan backhands it over. Silas will skate over to it. Knocks it up to Evan. Shooting to Milo. Milo's going to go far side. And Orono gets the puck through neutral ice. Coming back now 3-on-2. But nice job by Milo and Evan to get back quickly to break up an odd man rush. Knocked out front. Jonah has it. Tips it off the boards. RJ goes out wide. Ooh, RJ tries to cut it back middle, but a good stick for 27 breaks that up. The puck comes all the way out. Knocked over the near side boards, picked up by number 70. He rings the pipe. Milo over to Silas. Silas getting onto it. Silas going to get it in deep. His players to get out for a change. 9:53 left in the game. That puck's picked up by Carter. Carter skates with it. Tries to get it up to Grant. That's broken up. Picked up now by Jack. Jack over to Wyatt. Wyatt tries to go around a couple players. Wyatt gets the puck, shoots it, saved, loose puck. Oh boy. It was saved, came out, hit a skate, went back into the goalie, and luckily he slid right to his pads. He was able to cover up the rebound. For the whistle, 9:25 left in the game. The puck's controlled by the Royals as Grant has the puck behind the net. Back out to the point to Carter. Carter's going to fire it in. Tipped, loose, bouncing in front. Wyatt has it. Wyatt down to Grant. Grant behind the net again. Tries to jam it in. Loose puck. Flipped up. Loose puck again. and covered for the whistle. Face-off drawn back, thickest behind Jonah. All the way down, foot race with Orono. 13 gets there first for Orono. Centering pass in, backhand shot, goes all the way across the crease, picked up by Hillen. Hillen's got West with him. Offsides. Drop, DDD pass over to Orono. Nice save there from our goalie. 8:22 left in the game. Royals trailing 5-2. Shots are evening up a bit. 24 shots for Orono, 17 for the Royals. Unfortunately, the Orono's just had a few more really grade A chances. They found the back of the net. Wyatt now has the puck as he skates up. Silas skating with him. Milo trailing not too far behind. Oh, Wyatt loses an edge and goes down. Play from Carter to break that up. Orono passing it behind the net. Wyatt's going to skate onto it. Skating up. Goes all the way cross ice to Silas, just out of his reach though. Wyatt up to Milo. Milo's still staying with it. Tries to shoot it in, but that's off a stick and well behind the net. Picked up by Silas. Good pinch from Carter, holds it in, but all the way across, being picked up by Orono as they quickly break out, come into the Hopkins end. Good opportunity there for Grant just on the goal, but goalie was ready. Shot from Wyatt is tipped up, way up. Picked up by Orono as they look to break out. Tipped out of the zone. Going to be picked up by RJ. He skates with it. RJ fires it in off the skate of 70. He knocks it into the corner. Reef then picks the puck up and not coming back the other way. Chipped off the boards. Good battle from RJ. Now Jonah's there. He's going to go behind his own net. Six minutes left in the game. As number 70 for Orono skates in. Toe drag in, flip, backhand. Nice save from the goalie. Back behind the net. Up front, nobody there. Loose puck. Shot in, tipped, loose. Goes wide, left wide of the net. Extended pressure here for Orono. A lot of tired legs for Hopkins. They try and get out of the zone, but not able to do so. Luckily, Orono comes out of the zone for us. Tough time for a change, though. As Cal players attempt it. Back out to the point. Back down, picked off by Wyatt. Wyatt's getting now. He's got West with him. Wyatt to West. West back to Wyatt. Back up to the point for Carter. Carter's going to shoot it. Tipped. Saved by the goalie. Back behind the net. And picked up by Lucas. Goes off the boards here to West. Yard sale of players going down to the ice. Lucas is going to get to that puck. We've got two Orono Spartans that we've got to contend with. Pass behind the net. Good stick there from Wyatt. Wyatt off the boards over to West. West skating to it. Picked up by Wyatt. Wyatt now skating with the puck. Fires all the way across ice to Knox Hillen. Picked up by West and Knox Hillen. Knox Hillen slides the puck into the corner. That shot goes over the net, off the glass, and not quite out. Picked up by Lucas as he's going to skate with it. Nice pass from Lucas up to West. West tries to cut it in the middle, but that's broken up. All the way down as Jonah's going to race to it. Nice play from Jonah. Picked up by Evan ultimately. Evan off the boards. 2:56 left in the game. Centering pass. Right into the belly of our goalie. He covers it up. Whistle rebound. Back to the point. Slid down to the top of the circle. Several players hit the deck. Battling for the puck in the corner. Chipped up, back to 70. 70 slides it down. RJ's going to get there first. Comes back in. Picked up by Silas. Picked up by RJ. RJ's going to skate with it now. He's got Milo with him. RJ going out wide. Loses control right at the end of that there. Orono now back with some speed. We got an interference penalty on 11 as 11 took Evan to the deck. 2:08 left in the game. Royals trailing 5-2. Having a little bit of a chance here with a power play. See if we can get a goal here quickly and make this a little more interesting. Come down the tail stretch. Good shot from Jack. Goalie made a nice save. Rebound was, I was unclear where the rebound was. Pass over to Lucas. He's going to spin. Passes all the way back over to RJ. RJ's looking for options. And he knocks it up to Wyatt. Wyatt skating with it. Wyatt drops it back to Jack. Jack tries to go back to Wyatt, but that's picked off by Orono. Nice save. 52 seconds left on the penalty, on the power play, excuse me. Minute 30 in the game. Face-off controlled by the Royals. Lucas skates with it. Tries to pass up to Evan, that pass is behind him. Picked up by Orono. Chipped up. West skating with it. Knocks it over out wide to Evan. Knocked down in the corner. Evan's going to skate onto it. Goes off the net. Flips it out front, off a skate. Not actually able to get out front. Orono has the puck. So penalty is about to expire. It's back to 5-on-5 hockey for the next 37 seconds. Shot. Stick from the goalie into the corner. Picked up by Orono behind the net. With the kill off the remaining clock here. Shot is wide. Up by RJ up to West. Carter's there, Carter skating in. Nice play from Carter, but that'll do it here. In this one, final score Orono 5, Royals 2. We look through group as we're back at it again.